welcome to more Gran Turismo 6 Quick Match Specialtatin. Today we have a Gixxer and a Gixxer and a Gixxer and a Lotus and a Gixxer in this race, plus some other cars and actually some relatively unique cars. You don't really see all that many of the back view very much. But as for the front, yeah, it's a pretty common front, and well, they're starting in a cotton picking front. So, can any of the pretty much unstoppable cars be stopped unless a penalty system stops them, which is actually likely? Unless that happens, probably not. But we'll just have to see, folks. As with all the races, I guess it's always a possibility that the Gixxers can be stopped, or if a Gixxer stops another Gixxer, I guess that'll do it too. Jiminy Cricket, I guess that's like that Incredibles movie or whatever. The only thing that can stop the evil thing is the evil thing itself. So there you have it, folks. One Gixxer's already wrecked another Gixxer, so that's pretty big and good for the rest of the field right yonder. And it's a battle between the Gixxers, so maybe they wreck each other again. That would be cooler than cool, folks. And I guess they sorta kinda do. That one Gixxer dropped a little bit there. It ain't really all that much far back. It's still in second, but Jiminy Cricket, another Gixxer messed up there. So Jiminy Cricket, that messes up the other Gixxer, gets the ram in the lead. Well, that was an unexpected turn of events right yonder, and well, that ram turned good enough and turned itself into the lead. That's gonna have to turn itself into a whole heck of a heap of a wide vehicle there, which it is a whole heck of a heap of a wide vehicle. But to keep all of those GSXs behind, it's gonna have to be about wider than it ever has been. Which ain't out of the realm of possibilities, but those Gixxers can do some things that are out of the realm of possibilities, so yeah. Let us have to see how this goes, folks. That GSX actually doesn't have much of a view from this view, so I assume he ain't using this view, but this view is pretty cotton-picking cool to look at. Seeing that Ram smoker start right directly in front of that GSX is unique, folks. It's very unique. And Jiminy Cricket, the Gixxers do what Gixxers do best and cheat. They're already in cheater cars. Do they really have to cheat with cutting the track? At least that Gixxer that's behind the Ram right now is actually racing relatively clean and not cheating in the sense of cutting the track. It is in a cheater car, but I mean, I hope it can at least beat these two. I don't even think that one has the right stuff on the car. It doesn't even sound like they're supposed to sound like, for Jiminy Cricket's sake. I'm just going to leave that one alone. Something's up with that one. At least that one sounds like it's supposed to sound like. Jiminy Cricket. But whatever, folks, whatever. I guess it could still go in many ways. Probably not, but yes, it ain't out of the realm of possibilities. That Gixxer's starting to pull away from even the other one, isn't it? I don't know what's up with the way that one sounds. That Ram sounds correct, though. That Ram is actually starting to catch the other one, though, so maybe, just maybe it can. It still has a little bit over a lap to do it, too, so, I mean, maybe, just maybe, it actually can. As for the other one, holy snikes, the other one's actually back of another car, too. So, maybe this will actually be a defeat for some of the Gixxers. Except for that one, because it's cheating, so I ain't really gonna count it because it's cheating. Let's see if that one that's cheating. Oh, that one wasn't cutting earlier, was it? Or was it? I can't remember. All of them look pretty much the same, especially the leaders. The only difference between them is like a slight change in color or something. That was like slightly darker or something. I don't know. That Ram is its own distinction, though, and it definitely is distinct. And with distinct driving, maybe it can still catch the two cheaters in front. Maybe. I don't know. That one, yeah, it's gonna have to mess up. But that one, maybe, just maybe, could actually be caught. I guess it actually does have a little bit of a disadvantage on the straight there. That Gixxer ain't the fastest there, but ain't really the slowest there either. So that Ram is actually, I think, slowly gaining. You can tell that Gixxer's pushing by how much smoke's coming out of it, but just because you make a lot of smoke doesn't necessarily mean you're going fast. Don't tell that to the Ram, though, because that Ram smokes around almost every turn. that GSX does quit smoking, though, for now. And, well, actually, I'd stand corrected. That's a whole heck of a heap of smoke. And, haha, the cheater wrecked on his own merit there. And, well, that one's gone in half. But I ain't gonna count that cheater because the Ram beat another cheater. And Johnny Cricket, even a Lotus beat another cheater. There you go. The GSXs actually got doubly beat there by the Lotus and by the Ram, actually by a whole heck of a heap. That one doesn't count because, well, if you cut the track, it shouldn't count. So I'm going to give the win to the Ram there because, well, it didn't cheat and it didn't use a cheater car. So there you have it, folks. The GSXs actually got beat for once. That's cool, folks. Look at that. That one's way in the wall right yonder. And, well, those back two ain't exactly the fastest, but haha, that one's into a wall right yonder, so I can't really complain too much, because, well, a Ram and a Lotus beat a whole heck of a heap of cars that neither of them, in theory, should have beat, even though Ram's always messed too high. So, well, that's that, folks. The Gixxers actually lost, and that's pretty cotton picking cool, folks. It's pretty cotton picking cool, and I'm sure there will be more pretty cotton picking cool racing in the future. Yeehaw!